Welcome to the danger zone. I've got a sign. My sign.
Oh, yay,
It
I didn't
worked.
see that.
Oh, I like the music.
Danger zone.
I don't have anything.
But you're here, Abby.
I'm here.
And we're so happy about that. We didn't know if Abby was going to make it or not, so that's why.
So she's a surprise.
The way that I was
guest.
wait, this is so awkward. I was dancing because I thought you were playing music, but I actually was accidentally started the movie. That's what was happening. Did you hear me? Did you hear me go? Did you hear me go? Oh my god, I love the music.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think she's got Danger Zone going on the back.
No, I thought sorry, this is so awkward. I thought someone was playing it, and I was like dancing over here. Well, the first 20 seconds sounds good, so I'm ready.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I know for a fact we're all actually watching. Well, hello everybody. I'm Iceman. I'm Morgan. Janine's here, Maverick, and Abby is here as Charlie today. We're back for another It's a Wonderful Podcast watch along. Top Gun. Morgan's never seen Top Gun. This is apparently a big thing, but also Morgan doesn't like Tom Cruise. So this is why I've never seen Top Gun.
Well, when we do a Mission Impossible series, that's going to be really fun.
We're not doing a Mission Impossible series. I've already refused several thousand times for us to ever
You
do
have
a Mission
no say,
Impossible.
Morgan.
I do. I have all the say. But we are watching Top Gun, and we're watching Top Gun because apparently it's supposed to be very fun, and also there's a new movie that has no business being as good as it apparently is. Like, why are people saying that the Top Gun Legacy sequel is actually really good when I think it should be about as good as the Terminator Legacy sequels?
Yeah, I saw Mark Ellis actually say that 100% on Rotten Tomatoes was too low of a score for this movie.
How is it that good?
I feel like that's such like a straight man thing to say. Like
100% is too low for this.
It's too low.
Every masculine like dad in the world is gonna be like, this is my new like Godfather. I don't even know. Like,
yeah, no.
It's like in the same way that like Size 2 was made for me, like Top Gun 2 was made for them, you know?
Yes.
So
like Herbie Fully Loaded. That's Abby's epic legacy sequel.
That's my epic legacy sequel. And like,
have I had an epic legacy sequel to that degree? Not that I can remember, but then again, Janine knows more about my memory than I do these days. So, Janine, have I had a particularly Morgan legacy sequel?
It would have to be something horror, but I don't know that any horror kind of continuation story lives up to your standards. So
my standard, as though my standards are ridiculously high.
They are.
They're not. They're not really. But I think we should just crack on and start with this watch along of Top Gun. The way we, of course, do it is we count down from 3, 2, 1 and go. And then we start the movie from the very beginning of the movie, Abby. Not 20 seconds into the movie.
And stop trying to pull a Tina. Okay.
I really wasn't.
Just don't fall off your chair.
I'm trying.
Or make any Harriet Tubman references.
I will not be doing any of that. So I'm gonna like watch that as well while we're sitting. Anyway,
I am a little bit disappointed Christina's not here, because this is the kind of stuff I imagine Christina does when she's at work. Is just flying planes like this.
I know there's also like a volleyball thing going on, so like maybe she like plays volleyball and stuff.
Shirtless.
We'll have to ask her. Sweater. We'll do a Q&A
afterwards. Yeah, Tina couldn't be here, but you know she's here in spirit.
She's flying a plane right now, is what she's doing.
She's dogfighting with Tom Cruise and the cast of Top Gun.
Yes,
it's exactly what she's doing.
Very important stuff. All right,
as she should be. As she should be.
Okay.
Right.
Ready?
Well, yes, I am. In fact, ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. The Paramount logo. See, this music's good. I was jamming.
People will say they miss the Paramount logo from the 80s. I miss the Paramount logo from the 30s.
See, because you're an old man.
Yeah. That's so like film kid of you to say.
Yeah.
Right, I know. Because I'm such a film bro, Abby, aren't I? As we
You are.
He's a classic
Am I?
film bro. He's a nuanced
Yeah.
film
Oh wait,
bro.
there's this. This is a lot of words. Hold up.
Words.
Okay.
That is a lot of words. Here it is.
Or am I ahead of you?
Yes, no. They're learning aerial combat.
Top Gun.
They call their flyers. Yes, Top Gun.
Thing is, it should be about fighting in boats, though, really, shouldn't it?
Because it's the Navy.
It's the Navy.
They're in the Navy. They can't travel by plane. They
Exactly.
are allowed to travel
it
by
completely
by
defeats
sea.
the purpose of being in the Navy, surely. Oh, I'm going to go in the Navy. I really like boats. What do you do?
Fair
I
point.
fly planes. Doesn't make sense to me. Does not make sense to me. Say hello in the chat if you are watching.
I wonder
along,
if Meg
by the way.
Ryan will come back. Or does she look ugly too?
Meg Ryan. Is Meg Ryan in this?
No, she holds up. I'm
She's got a
assuming.
little, she's
She
got a little
holds up.
Botoxy lip. She's got a little something happening with that lip, but she looks all right.
I just think the main issue with that with the other characters that like Tom Cruise just looks immortal. So like
Yeah, so Kelly McGillis now next to Tom Cruise now.
where she probably has aged very normally for like just a normal woman
person, yeah.
But like Tom Cruise has that like Scientology juice or whatever, and so it just
You're not wrong.
Yes.
It is exactly. He drinks the blood
He
of
drinks
children or something
that
like
elixir from Death Becomes Her, and
Yeah.
it's immortal.
Pretty
Hello,
much.
Marie.
Hello, Marie in the chat. How are you? Do you like Top Gun? Are you confused as to why people in the Navy are flying planes as well?
Here it is. Is mine too loud? Can you hear my danger zone?
Thing is, I might seem like I'm getting very overexcited about a Tom Cruise movie, but I really like Kenny Loggins.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
we
kind of a
also
short movie.
So yes, Kelly McGillis was replaced, I guess, by Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah. When
Jennifer
does that movie come
Connelly's
out?
in the new movie.
The next one. Like 2 weeks?
Yeah, the 27th, I think.
Danger zone.
Yeah, this movie was just like a peak of this era of just fun action movies with quips and action and drama and romance and just like a little bit of everything.
You feel like it was before. Like I said, this is absolutely my first time seeing a frame of Top Gun, but you feel like this is just before action movies got too
Huge like
overcomplicated.
Yeah.
In the 90s, it keeps it simple.
Yes. You have a little bit of everything you want to see.
Was it not the present day before?
It's never the present. There's a philosophical debate to have. Is it ever the present?
Well, that's just like usually when it's like present day, it starts with like 10 years later.
Yeah, like, no, it's always present day, I guess.
But also never. Because as soon as you say it's the present, it's then the future.
True.
Fair point.
Philosophical. Don't get me too philosophical at night time, Janine. You know how that gets.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Look at stupid Tom Cruise and his stupid face.
Why hate him so much?
Come for him, please.
I know.
Guys,
Look
I
at
don't think we
Goose.
can talk
Look
too
at Goose and his
negatively.
lovely mustache.
I don't think we can talk negatively about him too much because, like, his people will find us. Like,
They will.
dead ass.
His
like,
people can come after me all the damn please. I welcome it.
No, like, you'll go missing.
Well, then you'll know what happened, won't you?
Why do you
You'll know
think
where
you've
to
never
find
heard
me.
anyone talk negatively about Tom Cruise? Because you
I
never hear
have.
from them again.
Yes, they disappear. What would your call sign be, Morgan?
Does it have to be something like related to who you are?
So yours would be Old Man instead of Ice Man?
No. But does it have to be something related to who you are?
I mean...
Or
I
can it
don't
be
know.
anything you want?
Okay, well, if it was anything you wanted, what would it be?
Like, why is Goose called Goose and not chicken?
Because a goose, I don't know, it's cooler
Turkey.
than a chicken.
Rooster. Poultry.
I've been watching, fun fact, I had COVID, so I was in isolation.
That's not a fun fact.
No, it's not fun. But I watched a lot of Barbie movies, so it's kind of fun to remember that, like, movies exist in this format, you know? Just like
Yes.
they're not all CGI animated fairy tales.
Barbie
Well, they're not.
movies. I don't think I've seen any of the Barbie movies.
Girl, maybe that's the next Morgan and Janine hasn't seen.
Yeah.
They're pretty
good. There's that whole Barbie movie where she has a black roommate at college and her name's Barbie too. I saw that.
We're absolutely not watching that. I will force so many unlikable movies to you for the main show if you make me watch ridiculous Barbie
if I make him
movies
watch Barbie movies, he's gonna make me watch German silent
But
films.
you
from
need
the
to watch
20s.
something leading up to the Margot Robbie one next year. So
yeah, star-studded cast.
Just saying.
I'll let you decide on the appropriate Barbie movies to watch it to build up to the Margot Robbie one. Then, Abby.
Yes, Abby, you'll have to like.
I'll send you the list.
Your expertise will be valuable. Oh no, he's being shot down by a plane.
Oh, it's so sweaty in there. I don't like it.
It is very sweaty.
They're just
in that
sweaty
room.
and they're smoking, and it's just like, ugh, I don't want to be in there.
Wait, who's shooting at them?
It's Darth Vader. It's not Darth Vader. I can't think of anything funny. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything appropriately funny enough.
So apparently Tom Cruise put the new cast through a very rigorous training so that they could sit in the cockpits of these planes and like film themselves. So they had to learn some cinematography to get some good shots of themselves in the cockpits. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Look, it's yes.
Do you know, like, do you have the fun facts of like how they did it for this movie and stuff, or like?
No, I do not have those fun facts.
I'll give
those fun facts.
I will
Janine
give Top
always
Gun credit.
Through with the fun facts.
She does. I will give Top Gun credit as
try.
well for having a very good score and a very good main theme.
Yes. And the Berlin song, it's not bad either. It's very romantical.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that song.
Are you a Tony Scott fan, Morgan?
I wouldn't say a die-hard Tony Scott fan, but I am a fan of Tony Scott's movies. I'm not going to go around going Tony Scott is my favourite director, but I'm not going to go around saying his movies are terrible.
Okay, well, fun fact. The real Top Gun school imposes a $5 fine to any staff member that quotes this movie.
Ha! Yes, I like that. They hate Tom Cruise as well. Applause. It's what's his face called, Janine?
Oh,
the general guy smoking.
what about
What's
him?
his name?
General guy in everything.
Yeah. What's his name though?
His name is
He's so
General Guy.
recognizable.
Oh my, I don't know.
General Guy. That's not very funny.
I tried. Okay. James Tolkien.
No, that's
His-
I thought he had a more recognizable name than that.
No, his call name is Stinger.
Stingers. That's quite good.
I wish it was like
Is he like it?
Amazon, where you could like when you pause it and it has like who's in that scene.
Oh, that's a point.
yeah.
Mine is exactly on Amazon. I could just check.
Yeah, you could do like the fun facts that pop up.
And the
Maybe watch.
X-ray. No, it's not saying it now. It's just saying Top Gun Anthem Harold Faltermeyer. That's a stupid name as well. Cougar's not a very good call sign. Makes him
that's
sound
why he's
like
having a
the
panic
other
attack.
type of cougar.
Well, that wasn't a thing, I don't think.
It certainly was. It has to have been.
I mean, it didn't have a name to it, I don't think, back then.
In 1986, surely. When did that first become
I think
known
in the
as a
last
cougar
10
then?
years, maybe cougar became a thing.
No.
I don't know.
No, it must. No.
Do you know
What?
when a cougar? Do you know when the term cougar became a thing?
I've always just known it.
See, so it's existed in Abby's timeline.
I'm too young for like to know when it started.
And I'm too old to know when it started because I'm not in the know of the cool terminology. And Morgan's just
You're
doesn't
more in the
care
know
about
with cool
mainstream
terminology
anything.
than I am. It's giving me motion sickness, this movie. I'm all over the... I'm swaying. What's he in, though, Janine?
The Stinger guy?
Yeah.
The general guy?
General Guy, what's he in?
Let's see.
Is it what's his face from Back to the Future?
Yes, I think he's the principal. Yeah.
Yes, that's where I know him from. Well done. I figured it out on my own.
Oh, I see how it is. Look, I have all the same patches on my flight suit. This flight suit actually comes with the thing where you can change it from Maverick or Goose. Who wants to be Goose?
Well, anybody who values a nice mustache.
Yeah, he does have a pretty good mustache.
I mean,
If this
it is
movie
admittedly
was
verging on being a creepy mustache. But isn't quite there, fortunately, for Goose. Yeah. Your ego's writing checks your body can't cash. You might as well be telling actual Tom Cruise that.
ooh.
I don't know why I hate Tom Cruise so much. I don't even hate him so much. I just find it funny too.
Like, are you just like looking at personal life Tom Cruise and just how weird he is?
Yeah, I am.
Because
I'm
as an
looking at
actor,
exactly-
no,
As an
everyone,
actor, he's
no,
perfectly good.
nobody has anything bad to say about. Like on sets, he cares. He does a lot. He's invested. you know, everyone loves him on a set, but in real life, he's kind of weird.
But you know, he's put me off watching the movie The Color of Money, which is a movie that I've always really wanted to see, but I just don't really want to watch Tom Cruise be arrogant.
Yeah, you are like this pool shark, and you've never seen.
I'm not a pool shark.
I
play pool.
Yeah, but you're good at it.
I'm not a shark.
How do you know?
I don't go around gambling.
Well, you could. The first time I met you, we played pool, and you were just like showing off.
I wasn't showing off.
Morgan, fun fact, my boyfriend is in London right now.
Is he? We'll tell him to come up here and say hi. Yeah. What's he doing there?
He's on a trip. It's just doing the stuffs.
Doing the tourism?
Like a family trip or a friend's trip?
It's the school trip that I was supposed to take in 2020. Which was like a Maymester is what it's called. Where it's like 3 weeks and you like do film stuff.
Okay.
So, R.I.P. my 2020 London trip that he now gets to take.
They're not going to come up here though, are they? Because nobody cares about Manchester.
I honestly have no clue.
That would be nice. I'm sure. That'd be
Michael Ironside. It's like horrible in everything.
He is horrible in everything. What did I watch most recently with Michael Ironside where he was absolutely horrible in it? Janine, you'll know because I think it was something for the show.
I think that maybe the last time we did the Karate Kid movies, he was in the next Karate Kid.
He was
the
leader
of a terrible group of people.
He was, yeah. I think that was too long ago though, but I do remember that.
Well, a lovely mustache. Tom Skerritt always has a good mustache.
So it is.
He never lets you down in the mustache department. Has he ever not had a mustache in a movie?
Not that I don't know. He's always had facial hair. Oh, hello, Val Kilmer. You're not in the new movie.
I mean, I don't know. I saw a picture on his thing, but I don't know if somebody made that or if that's him actually in it.
I thought he wasn't like physically able to be in movies.
They found technology to recreate his voice, I heard. So I've heard rumors that he might be in it, and they've done some trickery, like maybe just like a small short part.
Okay.
And like, I
was
saw
going to say, like, the guy can't speak, can he?
Yeah. No, I saw a picture on his Twitter. So I don't know if that's him in this movie or if it's just like a fan-made thing or what it is.
It's kind of wild, like just how long we've been waiting for the sequel.
I know it got pushed so many times because they were like so strict about
pre-pandemic watching the trailer for it.
Yeah,
it's like, and now it's like here we are.
I know this was to come out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it not like supposed to come out in like the April when COVID hit?
Yeah, I think it was like so. Yeah, it was like this weekend too, or like the Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I feel like this one and No Time to Die were kind of the first ones to
be pushed and pushed. Yeah. And Tom Cruise is like, I refuse to jump to streaming.
Is this kind of the last big one that we've been waiting for? I feel like
so.
That got pushed.
Yeah, I think this and Morbius were kind of the ones that
just kept pushing and pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who cared about Morbius? Not to be,
I mean, just because in terms of people expected it to tie into Spider-Man stuff.
No, just more in terms of just like a major studio movie that was like supposed to come out. Like, is there any more that are like in the can waiting? And I don't think there are.
No, I don't think so.
But this movie left themselves alone while Morbius went back and reshot a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And failed miserably, on all accounts. So I heard. Of course, obviously, I didn't see the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mother Goose.
So I always thought if I wore this outfit for a Schmodown entrance and I got a question of what is Maverick's real name, would I get in trouble because I have dog tags with his real name on it?
Probably, yeah. It'd be considered cheating. You'd be thrown off the show. Permanently. You'd be fined, thrown off the show, never to return, stripped of all records. And
it's like, it's not my fault I wore this outfit and I just happen to have accurate dog tags that say Pete Mitchell on them. Okay.
Boring name. Could have had an interesting name like Reginald.
Like Bernard.
Bernard's always a solid name to call your character. I have huge respect for anybody called Bernard. Not anybody called Bernard, to be fair. No, there's some people called Bernard in history who are unlikable people.
Yes. There's Abby.
There's me.
Oh, here's the iconic scene that everybody knows, except Brandon. Because when we did this to Chan,
except Brandon.
And we sang this, and Brandon
I remember this. Even I know about this. Even I know
about this.
Yeah. Bibiani who was he playing? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember who Ben or Bibiani was playing, but he just had us all sing "You Lost That Loving Feeling" like they do to Kelly McGillis, to whoever he was playing, just to annoy them. And he needed people to come do it. So it was like me and Chance and Brianne and Brandon, but Brandon didn't know the words, so he's just standing there. Somebody actually made a gif of that. So we do this exact thing to whoever Bibbs was playing that day. I don't remember who it was.
It is quite impressive, really, how I could know so much from this movie with never seeing a minute of it.
And why was the sweaters on your shoulder a thing?
What, like wrapped around your shoulder?
Yeah, like why was that a preppy thing? Like why was that even a look? Looks stupid. Like just wear your sweater or tie it around your waist.
No. It's too hot. Too hot to wear.
So why is it on your shoulders? Tie it around your waist. That looks so stupid.
It's like the people that walk around with a shirt on, suit pants, but just carry their blazer over their shoulder like this.
Oh, is that what you do?
Strut around.
So
that's obviously exactly what I dress like, yeah.
You frequent a blazer, so.
I don't frequent a blazer. I just
How
like
many blazers
to have
do you
an
have?
excuse to wear one.
See, you have a lot of blazers, more than the average man.
Oh, yeah, like a lot. I just bought a new one on holiday as well.
Yeah, see. When you were in Italy. So you have a nice fancy Italian blazer.
10, I think.
That's a lot of blazers.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you need variety.
And you always
and some of them
like,
really
hold
don't
them on
fit
your
very
finger over your shoulder because they
don't
fit
really
very well.
Fit very well.
So is that how you wear those ones? You just hold them over your shoulder?
I've never worn an outfit with a blazer that was just held over my shoulder. That would make me look like an idiot, Janine. And
Abby, how would you feel if a man pursued you into the ladies' room to flirt with you some more?
It's vibes.
Especially if it was Tom Cruise.
Well, yes. It is very questionable, actually. Look at his stupid face. What if Tom Cruise actually is ageless and immortal because when he was doing Interview with the Vampire, he actually became a vampire?
I mean, it's highly possible. He still looks pretty good. It's kind of weird.
He
White
looks
men don't
far
age like
too
that.
young to be.
White men don't age that well regularly.
No,
usually.
no, they don't. That is just a genetic fact.
Yes,
Janine.
it is. There she comes. So their little meet cute. Turns out, oh, she's a lady boss.
Ha 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 ha. And they're all thinking, oh no, we've ruined it.
Yeah.
Put your glasses on, Tom Cruise. That'll hide your face.
Hey, that's that guy from Die Hard.
Who?
The black guy.
Oh, the hacker guy.
Yeah.
I thought I recognised him before. You know what? Isn't what's his face supposed to be Goose's son in this new one as well?
Yeah, Miles Teller is.
Miles Teller. He actually looks like Goose quite. It's a
And
good
Meg Ryan is
casting.
supposed to be his mom, so that's why I'm like, they could have given it to
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, yeah. I wonder if he auditioned. That would have been.
They could have done. They could have done. Jack Quaid also looks half like a Goose. But Miles Teller, I think, does suit that kind of.
And I think they give him
this
a
guy's
mustache.
face
Doesn't
as
he have a
well.
mustache in the movie?
I think he does have a mustache.
Yeah. You weren't getting it. Goose is the comic relief.
That was the dryer.
Abby's actually in the cockpit of a fighter plane right now.
Yeah.
With all the beeps and whirs and.
Yeah, those are jet sounds. Abby's very committed to this watch along.
I don't understand the terms of what's going on. Like, they're throwing all these technical names of things out.
Oh, like MiGs.
And I'm just like, it's a plane. Just fly the plane. I've come here to watch people fly a plane and listen to Kenny Loggins.
Are you somebody who's a big rule follower, Morgan?
Rule follower?
Yes. Because that's kind of how Iceman is. Like, he doesn't like that Maverick is so rogue.
Well, it depends. It depends in what. I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to things like because I'm terrible for this at work. I don't. If something can be done easier, but it's technically not the safest way of doing it, I will just do it the easy way. I'm like that all the time at work. It's like sometimes I get like, you shouldn't be doing it like that. Yeah, but it takes way less time if I do it like this.
Okay.
But I'm not a maniac.
Yeah, I think that's the whole dispute between Maverick and Iceman. Iceman's like, you have to do it the right way, or you can be reckless. And Maverick's like, no, I'm going to do whatever I want.
If it gets the job done, it gets the job done.
Yeah. Oh my god, this music.
Can you not just picture Christina doing this kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
I think she'd be great at it.
Tina, when I went to Disneyland with her, was afraid to go on roller coasters because she's afraid of heights. We went on the Ferris wheel and she chose the swinging seats and freaked the fuck out.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, that Tina in a fighter jet.
Oh.
Yeah. I rode not a single roller coaster with Tina because she was afraid.
I mean, that's especially when it's Disney level roller coasters as well. It's hardly like overly extreme roller coasters.
I mean, the Incredicoaster is pretty fast, but
yeah, but it's not overly extreme, is it? It's just a fairly standard, thrilling roller coaster.
Yes, I would agree. Going ballistic.
I think Top Gun has become the movie it has become because you hadn't seen this kind of aerial cinematography before. I think that's why, isn't it? Because it's really kind of well shot
filmed
and unique
in that way,
and uniquely filmed.
And it doesn't look super fake.
No, it doesn't at all. It looks really good. Hello, Frank, in the chat.
Wow, Frank.
No, he isn't.
Spoiler, bro.
Oh my gosh. Spoiler alert, Frank.
What if I was like, I didn't know, what if I was like, I didn't know that? And then I cried.
All upset. Ruined the whole movie for me.
Yeah.
Would Frank care, Abby, though, is the question.
So, does Goose have a kid in this?
Yes. So, Miles Teller's character plays his son.
Kid.
Yeah, but in this movie, does he have?
No,
is it established he has a child, or is it kind of like a Creed thing where it's like, I guess he could have had a kid like that?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think he
Frank's
must have.
Frank's got his call sign.
Call sign spoiler.
That's a good one.
Yes.
See, Frank said yes.
I haven't seen this in a while, so.
And let the homoeroticism begin.
Oh, here's that scene. The scene.
The scene?
Yes. The intimidation scene. Would you find this intimidating at all? Somebody just bit their teeth at you?
Abby Lee Miller.
If it was Val Kilmer, possibly, because... I mean, not like that, though. If somebody just went like this, that's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like him because he's unsafe.
Oh, hell.
And that guy spilled coffee on himself earlier. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Frank says the homoeroticism began when Cougar said, "Thanks, Maverick." Was that the first line of the movie?
That was the
by any
first.
chance?
Yes, that was early on. And then it just goes out of control once you get to shirtless volleyball, because that scene is completely.
I am
that
waiting
scene
for
is
it.
completely pointless, but it's in there. I'm curious to see Abby's take on the shirtless volleyball scene.
I'm waiting for it.
I think I watched as much as that when I watched it halfway.
And then you said, "No more shirtless
volleyball.
I'm out."
You just went, I've had
Does
it.
he
I
have
can't
sex
take
with
anymore.
her before or after?
After the shirtless volleyball? I don't remember.
I just remember he had sex with her, and I was like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, they use a lot of tongue. It's a lot.
Yeah, and I was like 15 watching this by myself, and I just remember being like,
"This is too much. This too much."
I'd be like, this isn't my vibe. Like, kind of prudish.
And now he doesn't know. And now he doesn't know how to kiss anybody.
Yeah,
like
so prudish.
That kiss he had with what's her face in the latest Mission Impossible was just awkward.
It's probably because nobody's ever kissed him in years, because they've not wanted to go anywhere near him and his weirdness.
Frank said he saw this movie for the first time when he was 4.
4?
Damn, Frank.
I've saw this first movie the first time right now.
Frank spoiled it for you. So
I feel like my movie that I saw too early was Godfather, where it was it had I was like, that's.
How old were you when you saw Godfather?
I don't know. I remember being young enough to being
thinking this is not something I should be watching.
Someone beating their wife. That's kind of wild.
Mine was Nightmare on Elm Street. I think I was 8, and I was trying to be cool and watch it.
I don't even know.
I was trying to be cool and watch it with my sister and her friend who was staying over, but it just scared me. And then I couldn't eat pizza for a month because it reminded me of Freddy Krueger's face.
I remember one time my babysitter was watching Haunted Mansion, the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
I love that movie.
And I was so scared, and I literally told my parents not to hire her again because she made me watch that. And I was like, wait. Wait. And she did end up babysitting again, so that's all my parents, I guess.
But you were just
But I remember just being oh my god, how psychotic of her to make me watch this. But then I
unironically really like Eddie Murphy.
I learned later that her parents were really strict, and she was very hyped to babysit us because my parents would let her watch TV after we went to bed. So
and you just shamed her for it,
and I was she's making me watch scary movies, and the way that it isn't a Nightmare on Elm Street or something more something better. It's the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, a Disney movie. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think I tested the waters with my nephew, and on Halloween I went over to my sister's and put on A Nightmare Before Christmas, and he was just not into it. He thought it was weird and scary.
I think he's a bit young for that still.
Yeah. And then he called me, he'll randomly want to talk to Auntie Nene. So my sister will call me, and he called me one day and he was like, Auntie Nene, why do you like Nightmare Before Christmas? He just wanted to ask me. Yeah.
He's probably Auntie Nene makes me watch scary movies.
Scary movies. Don't let her babysit again.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's the perfect gateway into horror. Watch old Scooby-Doo episodes.
I think that's smart. I used to watch Scooby-Doo. Watch a pup named Scooby-Doo.
No, watch
every morning.
Scooby-Doo.
But I used to watch a pup named Scooby-Doo before school every day. It was very doo-woppy. The music was really good.
Well, I used to watch actual Scooby-Doo after school.
I watched both,
most days.
But it wasn't on and when I went to school.
Because I went to school in 1969 when Scooby-Doo first aired.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Old man,
obviously.
Iceman. See, she has a lot of blazers too. She looks like your kind of lady. Okay.
Do I famously like women who wear blazers now?
Well, you like blazers.
She likes blazers. Wear blazers. Have I ever worn a blazer on a stream? No.
But you wear a lot of blazers.
I don't wear a lot of blazers.
You own a lot of blazers. Sorry. I'm like, that music, is that volleyball? It's volleyball time.
Oh, dear. Oh, God. Oh, it's in slow-mo as well.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Frank says, hey, what's with that guy that says, I want some butts? Fits in with the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
Really, doesn't it? I mean, look at what we're watching right now.
Mm-hmm. And it's very slow.
These guys are animals.
I just want to say that it seems very impractical to be like wearing jeans, like jeans
right?
and sand. Ugh.
Ugh, I know.
Well, me going anywhere near sand wearing anything at all is too much
Anakin,
for me.
And he hates sand.
I really don't like sand. Like, not just making a stupid Star Wars joke. I really actually don't like going near sand. It's a very annoying material.
Do you even own any shorts, Morgan?
I do, yes. I don't wear them. I've literally just been in Italy for 2 weeks. I just wore various jeans.
I wouldn't say that playing beach volleyball in jeans is not sexy. I just think it's very impractical.
Yeah, see, Abby didn't say it wasn't sexy, which means she thinks it's...
I just think that just looks uncomfortable to me. Like,
yeah,
I just would never wear denim on a hot day where there is sand everywhere, and then also do physical activity.
See,
agreed. I concur.
Practicality.
I can barely do physical activity in the appropriate clothing, let alone jeans. So
I don't do physical activity.
So does what's her face in the next one have doesn't she? I have barely seen the trailer, but doesn't she have her black ass hair? So she's supposed to it's implied that this girl turns into Jennifer Connelly.
I don't know if it's a different girl or if she's just supposed to be Charlie still. I don't know. Let me see what is Jennifer Connelly's name in that movie.
You can't just walk into somebody's house and take a shower, Tom Cruise. That's weird. Frank's got the answer. Jennifer Connelly plays Penny Benjamin.
Is that this girl?
Who is that?
She's Charlie. She's Charlotte something. That's why they call her Charlie, short for Charlotte.
Oh, and that's my name on the StreamYard. Okay.
Yes. So Charlie's kind of her call sign.
Oh, she so she's just she's referenced in the very beginning.
Okay.
See, the
Legacy
way that
sequels.
Mansplaining this from the chat.
I know.
We actually needed this mansplaining though.
Yes, we're
unaware.
We are unaware of
I
Top
do
Gun.
remember the guy saying something, and then the other guy was like, Penny Benjamin? I'm paying attention.
I thought that was like some sort of brand of cigarettes, though, because they were smoking a lot. I'll just get my pack of Penny Benjamins.
Yeah, from General Guy.
You've just got a huge cartoon penny on the side of the cigarette box.
Yes.
I think this is when I gave up on the movie. Like the night.
Oh, you weren't into the romance?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't doing anything for you?
No.
You were just like, not enough shirtless volleyball scenes and impractical jeans.
I'm just going to go and watch my car movie again.
I'm just going to watch her be fully loaded. Which I'm saving. I haven't watched that movie because I'm waiting to watch it with you.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it for my birthday. And I'm gonna have like the multiverse of madness of streams. But I also said that last
Frank,
year. So.
Frank, you're invited.
Frank's invited. Morgan's invited. I'll invite Paul. Okay. What am I looking
at? I'm just interested in the concept of the multiverse of madness of streams. Like, what the hell's going to happen? Is somebody going to turn into a zombie?
It just means that there's going to be a lot of cameos that you didn't expect. And it's going to
What did we expect? What did we expect?
Well, I will release a trailer with 3 of the 5.
There is actually a link on the channel right now. We are actually doing a Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness live full spoiler discussion tomorrow.
Yes.
Aren't we, Janine? At about the same time this started today. So actually it might be a little bit earlier, but it will say on the stream link on the channel
you
right
got
now.
lucky. You actually were in Italy when this movie came out and managed to stay spoiler free. I was literally spoiled like 2 days before I was going to go see it.
That is unfortunate. I still will not spoil anything now.
And I think Abby was spoiled by the same thing that I was spoiled by.
That's bad. But we do have, for those
made
who
some
are
really
interested,
shitty thumbnail on YouTube. You're just scrolling through and you see it. Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But yes, for those who are interested, we have a Multiverse of Madness live discussion tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you would like to
Fun fact, she's wearing this hat because the scene was reshot and she had moved to another movie where she changed her hair.
That is a fun fact.
So yeah, they decided to put her in this hat to hide her hair.
Good trivia, Janine. Frank would be proud.
Yeah. He knows more about this movie than he does his best friend Kevin. So, you know.
Oh.
What the fuck, Frank? Hashtag what the fuck, Frank?
I have little context on to this particular grievance. I will stay quiet.
I think I privied you to that whole thing.
I don't know if you did.
Frank lived with Kevin for like 3 or 4
months. I did
know.
I knew that.
Yes, and so when we did the whole Smash-a-thon where me, and Brienne played a game of who knows Kevin best, you think Frank would win because he lived with Kevin for like 3 or 4 months. I was
the host, and it was
Abby was the moderator and asked the question.
I made the question, or did I make them? I don't even remember.
You did.
I did, and I just remember thinking they weren't like too out of pocket, like they weren't they weren't something to where like
they were like, what is Kevin's birthday? Like
what's his favorite color?
What's his favorite color?
Name. I think one of them was like name like 5 shows that Kevin's worked on. Or like how many?
What is his favorite movie?
One of them, I think one of them was like even like what's his record in the Schmodown. I think Frank probably got that one, but like just like just stuff like that.
There she is, Meg Ryan. But yes, he didn't know any of that.
Kid is supposed to be Miles Teller.
Yes. So yeah, and Kevin was in the chat for that stream. So every time Frank missed something, Kevin would be like, "What the fuck, Frank? What the fuck, Frank?" So what the fuck, Frank became the thing. I made shirts.
Frank's arguing his case in the chat as well now.
Look, there were like 2 possible answers to every question. Well, you should have known better than me, but I ended up winning because I'm a good friend. So.
Who would win on a Who Knows Janine best, though? Because I'd forget things.
Morgan or Abby? Is
obviously.
That what you're saying?
Who knows Janine better?
Who knows Janine better?
I don't know.
And why would I definitely come last?
I don't know, because I think you guys know me in different capacities. So.
Yeah, I feel like we would not know the same answers.
Depending on, like, you would get some things right that Morgan would get wrong and vice versa.
Yeah.
That is probably true.
But we are due for another Frank stream, I think. Our last stream with him.
I know. You know what we never finished was when I was like, okay guys, we're gonna watch all the High School Musicals.
I know, we just did that first one.
And I was like, that was like literally one of my last streams where I was like, High School Musical 2 coming soon, and just like never streamed again. So maybe I'll finish that like a year and a half later.
Yeah,
almost 2 years.
Kelly McGillis wearing those glasses like
and
that.
I mean, they are making another Magic Mike movie. So.
Oh dear.
That's true.
That was a fun one.
I think
Frank I was just gonna say
like a vlogger. I think Frank should vlog. That's my new take.
I was just gonna say Kelly McGillis wearing those glasses like that, wearing that white coat and her hair like that was reminding me of Barbara Crampton. Looked like Barbara Crampton.
Barbara Crampton could have taken over that role. She looked really good.
Do 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 do. See, he's an arrogant moron. I don't like him. Get away.
Yeah, he is.
You can take everybody's breath away as much as you want. You're causing road traffic accidents now.
Look at her old fancy roadster. Okay.
Wow, the tension.
Look at this hot heat, passion of anger.
What's this? What's this he's doing?
Oh my gosh. That was just kind of corny. I just want everyone to know that I've fallen for you.
Oh, it's over.
Into the bathroom.
This is when I turned it off. I remember the silhouette. This is when
silhouette.
Yeah, like I just remembered like the sheet. I remembered the curtains, and I was like, oh.
The curtains.
It is
blowing in the breeze and the song.
Like this immediately came back. Where oh my god.
Yeah, there's like too much tongue happening.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
you can see it there.
in movies. Like I'm not even.
Oh yeah, you can see it
again. There it is again. There it is again. Oh, it's even closer now. Now they're lying down.
I'm behind you guys.
There it is again. Oh, that's a lot of tongue.
He's using a lot.
He made the
And, like,
most
he
of
just
this, didn't he? He
doesn't
really made the most of this.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no, it's incredibly.
He only did this stuff when he
intense.
was young. Because, like, if you think of any movie of him now, they're completely sexless. So I think he got it out of his system with all this tongue
Well,
probing.
perhaps, yeah. That's
The tonguing, Frank says.
Marie's cringing.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Yeah, I
Abby's
get why
out.
you turned it off.
Abby's zoned out now. Abby's turned off.
I'll watch
Yeah.
shirtless volleyball in jeans, but
There
that was
wasn't.
too much.
There wasn't as much shirtless volleyball as I was led to expect.
Oh, and here's the big line. Here's the big line.
Oh yeah.
We don't have a fun greeting like that where we just give each other a cool high five, Morgan. We should make something up.
Well, how can we physically give each other a cool high five?
The next time I see you. Because obviously, if Sam is in London, that means I'm allowed to travel there. So
That is true. Yes, that is true.
Because when was the last time I came? Like 2018?
No, because that was the summer I was in LA, so it must have been February 2019.
Yeah. That was fun. We need to go to Dobby's Beach and reenact that scene.
Me just lying there.
There's actually like that same beach where Dobby died. Like people go there and they leave socks. So I want to go there and me and Morgan reenact it.
With his friend.
Janine is happy to be with her friend Morgan Roberts. Such a beautiful place to be with friends.
I feel like that's a lot, but like also on brand for both of you.
Yes, I would totally do that.
We'll just film one each, and then
yes, and whoever does it better.
Morgan is happy to be with his friend.
And we'll take our socks.
Do we have to be wearing like a Dobby rag as well? And do we have to take like a sack that we just have to wear?
I mean, if you really want to commit to the bit,
I kind of do. I'm willing to just wear a sack for the occasion.
Yes. But I would like to go to Dobby's Beach because that is a place you can go.
You know what though? I mean, I credit them for feeling the need for speed and all this business. But what about the need for relaxation? Have they ever felt the need to chill out at any point in their lives?
That was the volleyball. That was the chilling out.
That was not that was the not chilled out in the slightest.
Okay, well the tonguing was that chilled out.
No, it really
like,
wasn't.
What's happened in this movie?
Volleyball,
yeah,
airplane fighting,
Maverick going rogue,
unnecessary tonguing,
being dangerous. Yeah, unnecessary tonguing. Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you, Abby. I agree with you. I haven't got a clue what the story is.
Yeah, there's not. It's just him being reckless and people yelling at him for it, and him doing it anyway, and then falling in love with Kelly McGillis.
It's just a cool movie, isn't it? That's why it's famous.
Yeah,
that's why people like it. It's just a cool movie. It's like The Matrix. Although people who like The Matrix would have you believe it's so clever,
so deep and smart, and just cool stuff. Butt nose.
What sort of a name is that? Butt nose. There's a lot of like
Oh, I saw that subtitle.
ass talk.
Oh,
and-
this was the era of the tidy whities. Ay, ay, ay.
Are you into that, Janine?
I am not. I am a boxer briefs.
Oh, Frank's going to
lady.
leave us with a fun fact. Thanks for popping in, Frank. He's leaving us with the fun fact that Tony Scott basically rented the aircraft carrier for 5 minutes for $25,000 so they would turn the ship to get the lighting he wanted. That is dedication
Wow.
to directing
Yes.
from Tony
Thank you,
Scott.
Frank, for stopping by.
Thank you, Frank. Yes, are you into what you would refer to as tighty whities, but absolutely would not be referred to that in Britain?
What do you call them in Britain?
We don't really have an equivalent name.
We just call them what?
Briefs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a boxer briefs person. I do not like tidy whities. They are terrible.
You don't like the idea of things just being smushed.
Yes, no. Boxers are fine. Boxer briefs, but not tidy whities. No.
What about long underwear?
Like old timey underwear.
You like old timey underwear that you hold
Like
all the way
long
down
johns with the butt flap in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like a huge tight onesie kind of deal.
Yeah, no.
Meg Ryan's hair looks more like Patrick Swayze than.
Referred to her again.
What?
They just talked about Jennifer Connelly again.
Oh goodness.
What was that noise?
My phone opened up without my effort. Oh, so yeah, they just mention her. They mentioned the guy's daughter.
Am I ahead?
I'm at where they're singing "Great Balls of Fire."
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not jumped ahead like a billion things? Because you tend to do that, Morgan.
I don't know. Maybe my frame
'Cause-
rate.
Well, no, like-
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
I know. I'm back. You thought I was gone, but I am alive.
Surprise guest today, Steve.
Yes.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, well, we learned that like the frame rate in the UK it's like faster or something. So me and Morgan could literally start at the same time, or I could be ahead of him, and in a few minutes he's like maybe like I don't know, almost a whole couple minutes ahead of me.
If I think about that too hard, like I'll lose my brain. But like I did learn that in film school that it's different, but it still doesn't make sense. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And I think it's literally like the difference between processing at 24 and 25 or 26 frames a second or something like that. So it's not really anything.
It also.
But no, I as far as I'm aware, I'm exactly even with you guys. So it might be
a bike.
It might be a Prime thing.
Yeah, they're on. Well, I just asked because I mentioned that they were talking about Penny Benjamin, and then Janine brought it up like a minute later. But now I'm looking at a shot of them.
Oh, for God's sake, they're kissing again, and
they
might as well be licking her face off. Calm down.
Okay. What are you guys looking at?
Jets.
An airfield.
And you're hearing Danger Zone again.
Yeah.
I am hearing Danger Zone again.
Ding, sunset.
Ding,
sunrise.
Ding. Oh, thank you for popping in, Steve. Do not worry about joining for the entire stream. We appreciate anybody that pops in. You know that.
So after this, Morgan, I expect you to go see Top Gun Maverick.
Well,
comes out.
I'd certainly be more inclined to. I'm quite enjoying just casually watching this, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it comes
Especially
down
when
to
other
music.
white men are saying, it's 100% is too low.
I mean, am I like other white men though, Janine?
I mean,
am I not one white man on his
American.
own?
It's like a very American dad
yeah,
vibe.
it's a different vibe. Yeah,
it's a different vibe. I appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that I am a different vibe.
Well, I just feel like that plays into like the type of person I think likes Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Do they also have to be from like a small town in Kansas?
No, I just think that there's something that some American men, they just have a love for
this era of action
and America and defending your country and whatever.
Oh, it's the Eurovision Song Contest tonight.
Did you ever watch that?
I have done in the past sometimes, yeah. It's really weird. I just remembered. Britain never wins. It's not so much a song contest as a hours-long who's the most popular country political contest. Well, so basically Ukraine are going to win it.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Which makes total sense, and I don't think anybody would be
too
bothered when they do.
Happened. Yeah.
No. Oh dear. You've lost control.
No? Oh my gosh. Ow.
Making me feel sick now, Janine, this movie.
Oh no, the spinning.
This is maybe why I don't want to go and watch Top Gun Maverick if it's just going to be all this kind of vomit-inducing scenes all the time.
Well, the new soundtrack song for that movie is by Lady Gaga.
Oh, well, I do. Fan? I am, to be fair, yes. I do like Lady Gaga. There is not a time when I don't hear the song Bad Romance and sing. So I will always sing Bad Romance when it comes on.
Oh my goodness.
Explosion. I just realised what's just happened as well.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Oh.
This is why Miles Teller's upset with him in the trailer for the new movie.
Yes. It's all your fault.
No, it isn't. Well, it is a little bit.
Rip.
Rip indeed. It's like rip.
Oh, Abby, you've killed me there.
Why is Goose was giving me Jacoby vibes? It's because he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt at one point. my other husband, Jacoby.
Oh my god.
Is he? I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, I didn't tell you about all of it.
I don't think so. Why, did somebody think you were married to Jacoby?
Well, we kind of had
did
to
you have to
seem like that.
He had to. We were out.
Yes, I remember you telling me you had to pretend to be married to Jacoby. Yes.
And some crazy guy just kept coming up to me like, "Girl, you fine as fuck. Oh, you with somebody?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Well, is he here? Because you fine as fuck." And like, he would not go away. And then Jacoby was like, "Yes."
Yes, here I am.
I am her husband, and we are very much in love. And then the guy was like, you know what, guy? I don't like you. Guy. He was very antagonistic to Jacoby after that. He was walking away and was like, fuck you, guy. I don't like you, guy. Yeah, but Jacoby was very chivalrous and yes, got that guy to go away.
Fair enough.
That's mean, Tom Skerritt.
That's like
really, it just happened. It just happened.
Yeah, no, something that so I did not know that until I watched it very recently that in the movie We Bought a Zoo, like they're shitting on him the whole time. They're like, get over your wife, she's dead. But then like she died
Find out when it
6 months.
happened.
She died 6 months prior to the events of the film, which is like
that is not a long time.
That is not a long time.
And they're like, get back in the dating field. And it's just like, bitch, like this guy like lost his wife 6 months ago and everyone shits on him for it. And I was like, I feel like that is such a normal amount of time to still be upset.
6 months, even like a year, even like 2 years. It's still like, it's going to be tough for you.
I just love how
everyone's like,
let it go. This is the day it happened. Let it go. Like, what?
Let it go.
That's terrible.
I just like how the big grievance there is for the movie We Bought a Zoo.
Like that's the comparative.
I just think that's like that's like sometimes in movies they like do that and it's like if they don't do a time jump, it can be very awkward because like
that was your bestie. Like if one of you died and somebody told me to just let it go.
I mean, I've never been in the Navy. No. I've never been in the Navy, but like I would hope maybe like they're not like they have more
that hard on you. Like get your head back in the game.
Afternoon, they're like, you fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
it was all your fault, but you have to get over it.
Yeah.
If one of us died, what were you saying?
And somebody told me to let it go, I wouldn't be like, okay, la 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 la. Like, no.
That's nice to know.
That's terrible. I would be heartbroken.
I thought you were going to say if one of us died, you'd dance on our graves. But
I would just have Tina, who's the real superstar here, come and host the show with me since she has an award-winning podcast. Would be called Harriet the Tubman Tales.
That's a little problematic, but the context has to be there.
See, she's not even
I really
mad.
just think like Meg Ryan's hair just looks like Patrick Swayze.
What? Which movie? Any of them at this time?
I'm thinking, is he not blonde in Point Break?
Yeah.
It just looks a bit like a Patrick Swayze mullet. Or like Sting. Is it just me? It must just be me.
No, I'm not getting a Patrick Swayze vibe.
What about Sting?
Maybe a little Sting.
But then again, I often think Sting and Patrick Swayze look quite similar. Abby's disappeared. Abby's vanished.
I'm getting a cough drop.
I thought you'd just smoke.
She was smoking some penny.
Penny Benjamins.
Yes. You gotta lay off the Penny Benjamins, Abby.
Mm-hmm. I've literally never smoked in my life.
Good.
I smoked one time while I was drinking with friends because my friends
Terrible.
were like, "Oh, I only smoke cigarettes when I drink." So when I was younger, I tried it once and it was fucking disgusting. I do like to smoke cigars on occasion, though.
Yes, but also that isn't inhaled.
Yeah, no.
So that is totally different.
Yes. So I will smoke cigars on occasion, but cigarettes are gross.
But, you know, if you're in a 30s movie, Janine, and you have a long cigarette holder, it adds atmosphere to a scene.
It does. Like
if your name's Marlena Dietrich, you have to be smoking. It adds so much.
It does.
It does.
Okay, well, if you based your call sign on like a movie you like, what would your call sign be?
Skeleton.
Okay. Would Abby's be call sign fully loaded?
Mm-hmm.
Now that could come off a bit suspect, though.
What?
Fully loaded. Think about it.
I mean, it's kind of badass.
Hi, I'm Abby, aka Fully Loaded.
See, that sounded kind of badass.
Okay,
I mean,
well, if you think it sounds badass, I think it sounds a little bit questionable.
I think you should get your mind out of the gutter and just
probably
go with it. Yes,
probably. It's my fault. I apologize.
So mine would be cutting edge.
Oh dear.
Call sign cutting edge.
So is Val Kilmer gonna be the replacement?
Yes, I believe he becomes his new wingman, but you know, they have a very volatile relationship because he likes to follow the rules and Maverick does not like to follow the rules.
And look how the two of them have aged differently.
Yes. But in all fairness, he did survive an illness.
No, he did. He did. You are correct. I'm being harsh on Val Kilmer, unnecessarily.
So yeah, like I don't know if he's in like I really don't know if that picture is like a screenshot from the movie or if it's just like that I saw on his Twitter. Still have to finish that documentary of his. I started it.
Wolfman's a good call sign. I like that.
Oh yeah, better than Skeleton, I think.
Dracula.
Call sign Dracula.
It's all right, Tom.
Yeah, I think he's in it. There's a screenshot.
Fair enough.
I don't know if you can see from my phone, but
okay.
Oh no, I think that's in the trailer, and there's a picture. Of him with like a flag behind him.
Well, it says you're here at the request of Admiral Kazansky.
Yeah. No, this is what it's in the trailer. I saw the trailer before I went watching Doctor Strange.
You never watch trailers.
No, I saw before it was on before Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And some dude says you are here at the request of Admiral, whatever his face is, and then it shows literally that
picture.
Okay. A picture.
Mine didn't have that in it. Yeah, mine didn't have that in it.
That line there, you're one of the best pilots in the Navy. All the people in the Air Force blow you out of the water, but you're one of the best pilots in the Navy.
Are you saying that's a backhanded compliment?
Yeah. The Air Force people would tear you a new one, but you're one of the best pilots in the Navy. You also can't man a boat, so you're a terrible sailor in the Navy.
Oh my gosh, that's
Does
terrible.
the Air Force have boats?
Probably. I don't know. I would assume they have everything. It's just not their focus, I guess.
Because if the Navy has planes, why? Surely the Air Force should have boats.
I'll have to research
And
that.
then, but whoever
Frank
says
didn't
you're one
tell
of the
us.
best sailors in the Air Force,
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever hear that.
sounds really weird. I like to think, and I know it's not true, that
What?
before, you know, in the 19th century, before the invention of manned flight, that the Air Force was still a thing, but it was just people in hot air balloons and weird gliders that didn't really work and just crashed. And it was a really failed experiment, but it was still an official government thing.
Yeah.
And they would just fight on hot air balloons.
That would be terrible.
It would be terrible because all it needed is just one shot and it would go straight back
Just
down.
blow it up. Yeah. Casual Friday, Tom Skerritt. Who has a better mustache, him or Goose?
Oh, it's a good question. I think Tom Skerritt does, to be honest.
I'm waiting for you to like actually build a mustache Hall of Fame with just like all the pictures.
Where's the room?
Like framed.
Do you know what?
I'm
Nobody's been
waiting
in
for
the
you
Mustache
to
Hall
do
of
that.
Fame. Who was the last person to go in the Mustache
I'm waiting
Hall
for
of
you
Fame?
to have the space one day to like actually make that happen.
Oh,
If you
Kirk
didn't know,
Douglas was the last.
on the main
Kirk
show,
Douglas.
Abby Morgan has a mustache Hall of Fame. So anybody in one of the
Oh.
old movies we watch, if they have a nice mustache, he inducts them into the Mustache Hall of Fame, and he actually writes it down. So he has like a whole list.
He has a whole ass list.
Kirk
Yeah.
Douglas from Gunfight at the OK Corral was actually, when he played Doc Holliday, was the last person in the Mustache Hall of Fame.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that the Mustache Hall of Fame, to be honest with you, has to be
I feel like Gone with the Wind.
cut down.
That's a good mustache.
It has to be a movie we've covered, though. That's the thing.
No, we haven't covered Gone with the Wind. We might have to. I've never
Clark
seen
Gable
Gone with
is
the Wind.
Clark Gable was in fact the first inductee into the Mustache Hall of Fame, but it would be specifically for It Happened One Night.
It happened one night.
But he is in there, and you can't be in twice.
It just has to be for that one time.
The weirdest one who's in there is obviously Katharine Hepburn, who wears a fake mustache in Little Women 1933. So I decided to put Katharine Hepburn in.
Did you put what's his face, Alan Arkin, in there for his fake mustache? Didn't he have a fake mustache?
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did
Wait
put
Until
Alan
Dark.
Arkin in for his fake mustache in Wait Until Dark. I know I've also got Judy Holliday in there for her fake mustache in.
Okay, so there's a couple ladies on the mustache.
There is. In Adam's Rib.
I'm glad you don't.
You know when they're going through like those weird disguises.
Yes.
Or like, please imagine Judy Holliday is a man. Do you think any differently to her? And then it cuts to Judy.
Oh
Holliday
yeah, and then it like
goes
dissolves
her
as her as a man,
got a
and then
mustache.
the husband as a lady.
Yeah.
Is this movie like the thing that popularized aviator sunglasses?
It has
Almost
to be,
certainly.
right?
I can't wear sunglasses.
Why?
They don't look good on my face. My normal glasses look okay, but
how often do you wear your normal glasses?
every day at work. I have to. The light's just horrible.
I might need glasses like that too, because now that I stare at screens all day,
Yeah.
my eyes are feeling a little strained.
Why are they having the presentation by the swimming pool?
Because it's fancy. I don't know.
Do they all jump in the pool and have a party like in Caddyshack?
Perhaps.
I'm just thinking Kenny Loggins movies.
We did a watch along of Caddyshack. It was fun.
We did. I love Caddyshack.
That was my first time watching Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is one of my very, very favourite comedy movies.
Yeah, it's good.
It really is.
That's a really good song. I'm All Right. It's a good one.
It is. It's just such a joyful movie.
Yes.
The next one was shot in 2019. That's like wild.
Yeah. Like Frosted Tips always seemed like more of like a late 90s, early 2000s thing, but he was very progressive, Val Kilmer, with them Frosted Tips.
He was. I also thought, like, if you were in some sort of, military situation, you had to have certain haircuts.
Yeah.
Would he be allowed
said
to
anything
have
about
frosted
frosting? Yeah.
24 hours later, the Indian Ocean.
Why is everybody so sweaty? I don't like it.
Because it's hot in the Indian Ocean, Janine.
I know, but I don't like it.
It's a hot part of the world.
It just
It's very
makes me
humid.
It makes me feel hot and uncomfortable seeing like super sweaty people. I'm from a very hot place.
Is it getting painfully
So I'm very
hot
sensitive
even now?
too. It's getting there. Like we're in the 80s right now. But the hottest it gets
It'll
here
be
is
115
like,
degrees soon, no doubt.
I mean, June is bad. June is like 106, 107, 108.
Horrible.
Yeah, our summers suck. It's very hot. Our springs are nice. Our winters are nice, but in the Central Valley, it sucks.
There's an actual bit of like plot happening in this movie now. For like the last half hour, things have actually happened.
All it took was for Goose to die to give this like a plot line. Yeah, this movie is mostly just, I think, aesthetic.
It's vibes.
Yes.
Plays off vibes.
The music is great. You get your action, you get your fun, silly characters, get your little bit of everything. You get your a little too tonguey romance.
Yeah, we didn't need it, did we? At all.
No, we did not. And now I'm just thinking that like Frank saw that tonguing at 4. Like, I feel bad for him.
What?
Frank said
four,
at 4 years old.
Well, it might have given him an idea.
Yeah.
For later in life.
Start. Yeah. Perhaps. Oh. Wow, I'm looking like my dog tags are pretty accurate. They're pretty movie quality.
Good.
They got like the rubber little borders on them. Just like those.
You've not cheaped out on your costume.
Yeah. It says everything on there. Mitchell, Pete, Maverick, U.S. Navy. Oh no, not Hollywood.
Oh dear. What a shame. What are they doing?
Huh?
What are they doing?
I figure it's what, like the signs that they're doing.
No, like what they do? What's this sort of mission thing that they're doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, no idea. I missed that with our commentary.
Because they're being actually like
they're being actually attacked. Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't just a training exercise.
Flying around. This isn't flying around some rocks in wherever USA. Oh, Marie says a rescue mission of some sort. Russian baddies. Well, that makes
Of course.
sense.
I mean, this is the time for it.
When is not the time for it, Janine?
I know.
If we're being honest,
we're still in the time with Russian baddies. Oh, it was Roca. That's who Bibiani was playing, and we were singing in his face. Because Mark Ellis replied to my saying, "Hey, we're doing this watch along," and he said, "You're probably singing that song right now, so I'm gonna reply with that gif." And yeah, if you just look, Brandon's just standing in the background, not saying anything.
You can picture his face just being like.
Talk to me, Goose. Oh.
It'd be weird if Obi-Wan Kenobi came over the thing now going, use the Force, Pete.
Oh my gosh, a force ghost of Goose.
A force ghost of Goose.
Maybe that's why this movie is so good. Everyone's saying that this Legacy sequel is so good because there's a force ghost of Goose in there.
Wouldn't put it past movies these days to do something like that, Janine.
No.
You know, weirdly unexplained cameos are kind of rampant at the minute.
Yeah. So look at them working together, enemies to friends.
Were they never really enemies, were they?
I mean, they just were antagonistic
really
to each other.
See eye to eye.
Yes. Aww.
Whoa.
Dang. Oh my gosh. That's scary.
I wouldn't like to do this at all.
This is scary.
There's nothing about this that looks in any way appealing. You know, like some people go on like fighter jet experiences and things like that.
Well, yeah, that's what the cast did in this new movie, apparently.
I couldn't do that.
They went on like several different planes, like jets, to like work their way up to like the jet that they're supposed to have be flying in the movie to like build up, you know, the experience, I guess. I feel like I'm ahead. I'm ahead of you guys. Oh, that's shocking.
Why? What? Why are you're ahead? Why are you ahead?
I think because like I'm hearing the what happens for me a little bit after on yours or one of yours.
You can't hear mine. Mine's in my headphones.
Okay.
Well, am I slower, Janine?
Yes, I think you are. Because like I had a bunch of cheering, and then I heard a bunch of cheering for you after that.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
Oh, what a
Somebody
lovely
bring a
yellow
turtleneck.
turtleneck he's wearing. There's not
Morgan
much
has a thing
neck
for
on that
turtlenecks.
turtleneck, though, to be fair.
No.
Terrible turtleneck, actually. Get rid of it. And it's got a weird thing on the front of it.
Would you ever wear a turtleneck that color?
Yellow?
Yeah.
I think it would go well with my complexion, would it? Yellow.
Maybe a mustard. Like a
mustard, yeah. Like Jim Kirk gold. Yeah.
Okay. But not like a bright
I
yellow.
own a jumper. I own a jumper that colour. But it's not a turtleneck. But not like yellow so you look like the sun.
Not butter yellow.
Not butter yellow. Well done, Tom Cruise. Well done.
Oh. Friendship.
Wait, was that like the one guy from other stuff right there?
Tim Robbins? Yeah, Tim Robbins.
Has he been there the whole time?
Yes.
Oh my god. It is Tim Robbins.
I was like,
is that guy who's in pink?
Tim Robbins has been in this movie?
Yes.
Where? Who's Tim Robbins? Not who's Tim Robbins. Who's Tim Robbins in this movie?
I don't know.
Is he just a
randomly
random one of the guys?
Like you hardly see him. He's in like more of the cockpit scenes. He's Merlin, but like I don't think we saw him a lot like outside of.
Right.
Yeah, so they're setting it up. They set it up already. He wants to be an instructor.
Yeah.
Good job, Harold Faltermeyer, on the score.
Yes. I do like the music a great deal in this movie.
Guess what else Harold Faltermeyer did the score for?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. And a movie we covered on the show, The Running Man.
Oh, very good scores then, yes. We like the music in all those movies.
we were always singing The Running Man score.
Whoa. Oh my god. Wait, Janine, I have to send you this because we can't.
Oh gosh. Okay. What?
I'll show it to Morgan when we're done.
That is so insane.
That was 48 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh. Are they like low-key just spying on our stream right now?
I don't know.
Herbie's sense is tingling. Oh my gosh. Someone on Twitter just referenced this movie and Herbie Fully Loaded in one tweet.
Top Gun. Someone said, men, when a woman hasn't seen Top Gun is the same reaction I have when a man hasn't seen Herbie Fully Loaded. And I'm like,
that's very you.
That's literally what we said like an hour ago.
Yeah. I think people just spied and left. Let's see. So if you didn't know the call signs, they credit them.
Yeah,
with
they're
their
all
call
here
signs
now.
at the end. Yeah. You have to say that your Herbie sense is tingling at me.
I'm just like, I'm kind of shook.
All right.
Like literally, last day to watch on Netflix, May 31st.
Wow. Okay.
Well done, guys.
Yes.
We've timed
So, what did you think? Your first full watch,
that.
Abby. Your first watch, Morgan.
Oh my god!
What?
There's somebody in this movie called Pete Pettigrew.
What? Peter Pettigrew's in this movie?
Peter Pettigrew is in this movie.
Oh my gosh.
I have it paused on the credits where I'm reading the name Pete Pettigrew.
This movie has more connections than we realized.
How the hell's that a real name? Anyway, I actually enjoyed that movie, Janine. Well done.
See, you always want to hate on Tom Cruise, but then you end up enjoying what he's in.
Well, the movie's vibes, the movie's music, the movie's just things.
Things to look at that are
very
cool.
little story.
Yes, and you're all about the visuals over story.
I am.
So, are you going to go see Top Gun?
I'll think about it.
Because you had no intention of seeing it at all.
Absolutely.
I'm still mad at you for not going to see Ghostbusters, knowing how much I love Ghostbusters.
I know.
Never forgive you.
I know you won't either. I know you'll never forgive me. But yes, there we go.
Yes.
Watch along.
Thank
you to the guys who popped into the chat.
Yeah, thank you,
today.
Marie
Always
and
nice
Steve
to see.
and Frank.
Yeah, always nice to see people. Just pop in, however long it may be for. It's very nice of you. Like I said before, though, we have our Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness full spoiler discussion tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
The link's already up on the stream's already set up on the YouTube channel here for you to go and check out and put your little notification reminder on for if you want to join in for that. Tomorrow, subscribe to this channel, of course. Ding your notification bell on it as well for all the stuff that we have here. And find us mainly, of course, on the It's a Wonderful podcast feed, which is Anchor, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast, Castbox, Amazon Music, everywhere else you get your podcast. At the minute, we are still every Wednesday with Morgan Hasn't Seen and every Friday with the main show. It's a Wonderful Podcast. But coming soon is a new Monday show that we're very excited about. It is not that long off. So keep your eyes and ears peeled out on this YouTube channel. Keep your eyes peeled on the podcast feed itself. Keep your ears peeled. And that doesn't even make any sense, but
they get what you mean. It's fine.
Yes. Keep an eye on Twitter as well. That is Twitter at It's a Wonderful One. You can find me on Twitter at the Purple Don with a 3 instead of the E in there because, Janine,
3 is the magic number.
There you go. Or on Instagram at just the Purple Don. We will let Miss Friel plug away anything she would like to.
Yeah, y'all can follow me at Abigail Friel on all socials, and I don't do anything anymore. So, if you want to support me, watch Friday Night Titans.
Also, Morgan suggested something fun for our Monday show. What did you call it?
The Wheel of Friel.
Oh,
we don't know what that is, but something fun.
I just thought the concept just worked.
Do a wheel thing.
Yeah, when you do a thing with a wheel on our Monday show. So
it could be anything.
Maybe you should like do like random different like questions and then like spin the wheel.
We'll spin the wheel of freedom.
Figure it out from there.
Yes. So he did have a fun suggestion about that yesterday, and I thought it was fun. So yeah.
Janine, all the lovely stuff is where?
You can find me at Janine Devine _ on Twitter, Janine Devine on Instagram and TikTok. If you want to get any merch for any of our shows, you can find that at my TeePublic shop at G9Design on teepublic.com. And if you want to purchase any of my art in print form, you can find that at my Big Cartel shop at G9Design.bigcartel.com.
There we go. Thank you, everybody, again for popping in. Fun movie. Top Gun. Fair play. Let's leave the danger zone. Let's leave the weird.
A safe zone.
Yes.
Leave the tonguing to one side. As well.
The tonguing.
Unless you're into it. In which case you might be into it. Who am I to judge you if you were into a bit of over tonguing?
Great way to end the show, Morgan.
Great way to end the show. Yay! One thing left to do, I think. Let's count us down and shout bye, Janine.
3, 2, 1.
Bye.